Hello, hello, hello. We're on. It looks like we're connected. Um, it's Tracy from Mindless Crafting. And okay, y'all, I'm gonna try again and see if we can get on here.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're buffering, let's see.
Yes, you're on.
Refresh your screen and see if that'll help.
You're on.
Okay. Refresh your screen and see if that'll help. Okay, so I'm echoing there. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get this fixed, y'all. Okay, so I tried to come right back on again. Yeah, we have really bad weather here. It's been raining like all night, so the pets have not been doing good. So, good afternoon to all of you. Um, it's a dreary day outside, and it's kind of dark in the room, so I hope you can see because everything else outside is dark too. So, we did lose electricity um, for just briefly this morning, and then it came right back on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get to it because we don't know how long we're going to be hanging on here. So this is one of those stamp sets that that y'all have asked for. I had been putting it off a little bit. Bill is going to go downstairs and put it in the store. But let me go ahead and do it and reveal it now. Bill is going to let me know when it's actually in the store to purchase. So here you go. The Sympathy stamp set. This one is called Deepest Sympathy, and this was a tough one to do because it's one of those stamps or cards that you really don't want to send, but you know at some point you're going to have to. And so I wanted to make sure that I did a good job in representing a good stamp set with some variety on it. I try to keep it clean and simple. Many of you have asked, Tracy, are you going to do a sympathy stamp set? And it was tough because, last year we had lost Bill's brother, and it was just too soon to want to even think about designing one. So here it is, it's one of those that you have to have, you should have in your stash as a card maker. But it's also a nice thing to have to be able to send something uh, when someone experiences a loss. And so it's really nice to be thought of. I did some cards, things that I was thinking about doing, just because I wanted to show y'all some of the things y'all have asked me is, Tracy, how would you do a sympathy card? So I try to keep it nice and clean, very clean design. So let me show you what we have on this one. We've got the word deepest sympathy. You are in my prayers. My heart goes out to you at this difficult time. I've got two eagles in different sizes soaring. So two soaring eagles. And then I thought it would be nice to have something you can put in the corner or maybe even use as a border. So this I'll show you. I did a card with that so you can see what it looks like. Sorry for your loss. Here's the cross with draped with flowers. So I also have a card that I made for that too. I am here for you, praying for you and your family. Just simple, simple stuff. Sometimes you don't know what to say. Sending you strength. So I thought, um, it's just hard to know what to say, but I think a card letting someone know that you're thinking about them in their time of need. And these right here, I see these by the seashore. Um, I cannot remember what the name of these are, but I always see them on the seashore. I had written it down, and of course, I left my note downstairs. So if anyone knows what those are called, just go ahead and put it in the comments. But yeah, this is one of those stamp sets that it's like, one of the cards. We love making birthday cards and all the happy occasion stuff, but then there are occasions where, that we're going to experience in life. And this is one of the stamp set. Cattails, that's right. Miss Superclutz, thank you so much. Um, that's what this is called. Yeah, so we wanted, I just wanted to go ahead and make a stamp set like this. Here, Here it is with the cattails, and I made them simple. I just used a very simple border, with a little bit of design, and then I pulled in the sentiment and the image into a smaller, just something delicate, and just put some flowers. Nothing too fancy. This is really a heartfelt, Miss Superclutch. This is really a heartfelt stamp set. Really heartfelt. I was really wanting to choose there were so many other words you can put, and I didn't want to get too wordy, but I wanted to make something that was elegant and graceful and just came from the heart. There's another one. I just repeated them over and over, coming off the page lightly over here. You are in my prayers. And then the eagles, I think John did an awesome job with the eagles. I told him I wanted a silhouette type thing of an eagle. So remember, these are all hand drawn. He did an absolute, look at the job that he did with the detail on this, on the cattails. Look at that. And they stamp out so well. I wasn't sure how they would stamp out with all the detail when we were putting them into production, but they came out, they stamp out absolutely wonderfully. So I'm going to be putting a card together. If we don't get disconnected, I'll be making a simple card for you today. Yes, Vicky Jensen, kudos to John. We sat down and we kind of hashed it out. Some things didn't make it. Some of the images didn't make it on this stamp set, but we just kept, just hashing it out over and over. Here's another one. This is, I did this one just deepest sympathy. Put this off to the side, used the larger eagle and the smaller eagle, and just, just kept it simple. Kept it simple. Just wanted to really make something that y'all could use, even though you're just not sure. Sometimes you just a card says so much. Here's another one here. Actually doing this one, did a horizontal for this one, just so you can see what that looks like. We've got some bad weather. For those of you that are just tuning in, we've got some bad weather on this side. So I'm glad that y'all are able to connect with us today. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I gave y'all enough. And you can do different designs with this, which is good too. So there are different designs. I wanted to show you what those look like. Yeah, if you have like background paper, go ahead and use that. Yeah, Kathy, we have weather that's it's been going through last night, like really storming. So we did have electricity loss earlier this morning. So if you can hear, you can probably hear the rain right now. I just have the window just a little bit open today. But yeah, you can really, really hear. We felt it a lot last night and this morning. Okay, here's another one I did. Now this is the one using the border. I just lightly colored it in, just a little bit of, just to give it a little bit of color, right? So this is how you would use this. Just wanted to give you an idea. And I just went all around it with it. Look at that. Bill is not in the room. He's downstairs. Y'all said Bill is awfully quiet. Vicky, he's downstairs getting ready to put together, he's actually putting the stamp set into the store. Yeah, so he's working on getting it online. So he's gonna yell at me, y'all, in a minute. I'm so glad y'all like this one. Y'all were asking for this. And so yeah, this was one that was tough though. Marlene Watts, how you doing? You love the cross and the border stamps. Yes, I always try to give y'all something where you could either do borders, just come from repeated stamping, or where you can make like a pattern. So that's one of the things I like to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get right to it and put a card, show y'all how easy it is to get a card together. I think this is one that you can just really mass produce a bunch of them and just have them on hand just in case, So I thought I would do something in the blue. I already have everything prepared. I'm going to show you how nicely this stamps out. It stamps out really good. So let's see what y'all are saying. You know what? The cross would be good for Easter also. Yes, it would. So I love this one right here. So I'm going to stamp that one out first. This stamps out so well. So well done. I was so glad that this came out. I took a chance on this because I wasn't sure with all the detail if it would stamp out right. So it came back and I tested it out and it did good, y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this down. I'm going to put it off to the side here because I want to put something on the other side. So when you have these smaller bits of paper, it's great for making your bringing all your artwork kind of to the center. So the center is the focal point. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Look how that's stamped out. Let me show you. Look at that. And this is a brand new stamp. There's no like prep work and all of that. You just start, dip it in your ink and stamp it out. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I'm going to go with Deepest Sympathy on this one. Yeah, this is one of those stamp sets that it's not like you're smiling and happy making it. But you want it to be something thoughtful. So I thought this would be, I hope I did a good job by y'all. Okay, so I'm going to put Deepest Sympathy right here. Sorry, I'm not looking at your, when I wash my stamps, all I do is take a wet wipe. I just use a wet wipe. Nothing fancy. I've been using wet wipes for years. And trying to get on and hoping that I was still going to be on here live. I forgot to turn off my sound on my phone. I was just hoping that we'd be able to connect. Okay, so let's go ahead. We got a blue theme going here. So I found some of this in my stash. Look at this. Someone sent this to me and I thought it would be perfect for this. Look at that. So I'm going to add this on. It's a kind of a sticky tape. So let's add that on here. Right about here. Yes, very simple card. Sorry, I'm not looking at your comments. I don't know if Bill had already put it in the store. He hasn't said anything to me yet. So Kathy, if you can go and check for me if you're on here. Okay, so let's see if I can pull this stuff off without tearing it. Oh, this is kind of... All right, let's see. Let's see. So it's on this plastic backing. And I think it's going to work. Let's see. Yep, looks like it'll work. It's very delicate. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. Okay, Bill has given me the go-ahead, the thumbs up, that y'all can start ordering. I think this is going to be a pretty popular stamp set since so many of you have asked for it. And there's a 10% off, like we normally do. 10% off until Sunday. Okay, so that's what we got. Just putting a little design on there, nothing fancy. And let's go ahead and glue this stuff down. Oh, Bertha Bless Wilson, you have some of that border too? It comes in black and white. I bet that looks pretty. I bet that looks pretty. So this stamp set is called Deepest Sympathy. And I think it goes really well with that other stamp set, one of those stamps that you really need, which is the Get Well um, stamp set. Those are ones that you really need to have in your stash, especially for your card making, because there's nothing that just really uplifts the heart when you're going through stuff, when someone says I'm thinking of you, or they took the time to make you a card. And we all need to be uplifted when we're going through something like that. Oh, Kathleen, you just ordered. Good. I'm glad you got it, because we've been selling out a lot lately, which is a good thing. So we are definitely growing. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking at your comments right now. So you see how quickly this is coming together. And I used paper from my stash. Just used some paper that I thought that I haven't been using. Um, just kind of subdued colors. Usually my cards are really bright, but I wanted to just kind of go with a kind of a calm feel on these. Okay, so that's cute, but let me do the eagle on there. I'm gonna do the eagle. This little eagle has been my friend here. I've been using it a lot. Oh, Kathleen, you just got your cat stamp set in the mail. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So I'm just gonna have the eagle going this way, and then I'm gonna do one over here, just right there. Normally I would stamp that first, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this, I think this would be nice to have it mounted. So yeah, just for y'all that are just tuning in, this is the stamp set, Deepest Sympathy. And of course, it would be raining and storming outside and just a dark, dreary day to be releasing a sympathy stamp set. So I hope that if y'all are having bad weather, that you are in a safe place, because this is supposed to still be on us tomorrow as well. So we're going to have some flash flooding going on also. Lots going on here, but we're still working, y'all. Cheryl McKinney, you said, I'm in a journal club group online. Oh, wow. And our animal guide is the turtle. So I am making good use of my turtle stamp from Mindless Crafting. Awesome. That was the Valentine stamp set. And that stamp set sold out in like 3 days. Y'all went in there and just got that Valentine stamp set. I hear footsteps coming up the stairs. Yep, so I am here making this card, sympathy card, one of those cards that you can make a bunch of these and just have them just in case you need them. But at least you know you have it, right? Okay, I'm going to put this right here. And you see that? Look how quickly and easily that came together. Now I can drop some gems in there, or I can put some let's see what I have in here. I have a jar full of little gems. Let's see if I have anything in blue. Oh, I do have some blue here.
Hi there, I just got here.
Bill just got here. Oh, thank you, Christine Davies. I appreciate it. Christine said, nice stamp set. Yeah, we tried to do something, come up with something that would be um, just have somewhat of a subdued elegance to it. It's hard to describe, but I just wanted to make sure that if you were going to make something for someone, that we would have some things that would, be able to, where you'd be able to pull something together for someone. Oh, let's see, let's get our little gems on here, one there, one over here maybe. So these come together pretty quickly. See, and that's all I would do with it.
I might be
That's
late,
it.
but Christine Davis says there's not many sympathy sets out there.
There's not many who?
Sympathy
Oh,
sets.
oh, okay, good. Okay, well, yeah, we wanted to do something just to make sure that y'all had one of them for mindless crafting. I know many people have asked me about doing one. I wasn't ready yet, but I'm glad we were able to do it and release it today. So I want to add a little bit of sparkle, just a tiny bit. Let me see if I can find let me use this little jelly roll pen, and I'm just going to add a little bit of sparkle here.
Carmen Wiley says her father-in-law loves eagles. She's
Oh,
going to use that
wow.
to make his Father's Day card and birthday card this year. The
Oh,
Eagles a nature portion.
nice
That's true.
idea.
Those reeds are just incredible. You all would have to really see these reeds up close to understand what I'm
The
saying.
detail and stuff. John did a good job
Yeah.
at this. Look at that. And then if you want, you could actually stamp one right inside here. Just just a little bit here. Just on the inside if you wanted to. Just a little bit, not much. I like to write on the inside of my cards when I'm sending a sympathy card to someone. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Let me show you the other ones. Look at that. Just very, very simple. For those of you tuning in, very simple. You are in my prayers. Sorry for your loss. Because sometimes you can't find the words when someone's going through it like that. You just don't know what to say sometimes. So, deepest sympathy. And then I just added sequins to it. Or you don't even have to have any sequins or anything else on there. There's the one with the cross. And then I just pulled in the colors. These little colors, you see I colored these in with my Tumbow markers. Just kind of matched it up with the outline of the paper there. And that's it. So you can really make a bunch of those. I don't know if y'all can hear. I don't know if y'all can hear that right now. There's that thunder is really going out there. The eagles and cattails would make nice masculine cards. Ah, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Bobby Thompson says she just got her order in. Thanks, Bobby. You know what? And what happens, just so y'all know, in our subdivision, when it rains like this with possible flooding, the entryway to the subdivision is completely it's completely flooded. So you can't get out. You can try driving through that, but Bill and I have seen someone. We were actually behind them, and they attempted to drive out of the subdivision in water that was so. Um, it was a lot of water, wasn't it, babe?
Oh yes, Lord.
And so someone had to go and help this man get out of his car through
They
his
pull it. Yeah,
window,
they put it
through
through the
his
window.
window. Yeah. So we didn't even want to even attempt to try to drive out. You know what, Marie? You're right. Very simple, but it says a lot. Yes. Right. So the cards, I just wanted to just kind of, just be very delicate with these. Even with some of the words that are here, my heart goes out to you at this difficult time. Just very delicate words, small, delicate. So you can say deepest sympathy, and then you can stamp like right, like close to it. My heart goes out to you at this difficult time, or you can say deepest sympathy. I am here for you on the inside of your card, praying for you and your family. So I wanted to, because sometimes it's not just one person, it's a whole family has lost someone, a brother, a sister, an aunt, an uncle, So I wanted to just make sure that I did that. But someone mentioned, Bill, that this cross would be good for Easter.
That's
Easter stamp
incredible.
set,
It
wouldn't it?
would be.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Someone says it's not. Oh, Jolyn Vance. Hi, Jolyn. She says it's not that bad in Chicago. She got about 3 inches. Penny Neighbors says there's a flash flood warning until about 3 p.m. Yeah, so we're just glad that we could come, that we could actually be on here with you. Bobby Thompson, I hope you get your power back on soon. Okay, so Bill, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Um, this has been awesome. We wanted to see if we could come on. I know that the weather right now it's raining hard. We're supposed to get more rain and storms throughout the day. I'm praying for all of you, that you are in a safe place. Please don't venture out if you don't have to. You are important. Okay. We will go ahead and we might come on. Oh, you know what? We may come on live again later on, possibly. I'm not sure yet, though.
Hold up. Y'all might have missed this.
Uh
With
huh.
Becky Jensen snow. You saw that?
I don't think I said
She got
that.
6 inches of snow yesterday. And it's snowing again. That's incredible.
Wow.
I may need to send a sympathy card to you for the snow.
Oh, someone said this is their favorite stamp set.
Really?
Wow.
Well, you know what? This is one of those kind of stamp sets you don't really think about until you need it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like insurance. You don't want it, but when you really need it, you really need it. It's
Yep.
more than wanting it, you need it.
Yeah.
And I like the images because oftentimes there's really not a lot you can say. It really isn't. But if you just keep it simple, just here it is.
Yep.
There's no words, really.
Really? I mean, I. This is not one of those stamp sets where you're like jumping for joy.
Kathy says, what did you use to get that lacy scallop?
Probably on this one you're talking about. That actually is another one of these. I pulled it out of my stash. Someone sent this to me in Happy Mail. So it's like a sticker. What is it called? Bud Silk stationery sticker. Someone sent this to me. Yeah, and so I thought this was it. So it has a sticky backing on it. So I have it in this color. This is I also got it in this little pink color. Yeah, I used Happy Mail to pull these cards together and paper from my stash. Yeah, these are really cute. Whoever sent these to me, thanks a lot. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. Y'all take care and be safe today. And happy mindless crafting. Bye.
Bye!